You can't focus. Not for long. Not like you used to. And it's not because you're lazy. Something has changed. A few years ago, focusing was easier. You could sit with one task, watch something without checking your phone, think without constant interruption. Now, your attention feels broken. You open your phone without thinking, switch between apps without purpose, forget what you were doing moments ago. This isn't normal, and it isn't an accident. You're living in an environment designed to capture your attention. Every app, every scroll, every notification is competing for your focus. Short videos, endless feeds, instant updates. They are carefully designed to keep you engaged for as long as possible. And it works. Every time you scroll, your brain receives a small reward, a hit of dopamine. Dopamine is what makes you feel good, but when your brain receives it constantly, it starts to change how you function. Slow, meaningful work begins to feel difficult. Studying feels boring. Working feels heavy. Even thinking deeply feels uncomfortable. Not because you've become weak, but because your brain has adapted to constant stimulation. This is the real problem. When your brain is used to instant rewards, it stops valuing effort. And without effort, focus disappears. Over time, this becomes your default. Distraction feels natural. Focus feels forced. And most people misunderstand this. They believe they lack discipline. But the truth is simpler. They've trained their brain to avoid anything that requires patience. This is why you feel stuck. Not because you don't have potential, but because your attention is scattered. And without attention, nothing meaningful gets built. In today's world, focus is a rare skill. The ability to sit with one task, to think clearly, to work without distraction, is becoming uncommon, which makes it powerful. If you can rebuild your focus, you gain an advantage most people don't have. So, how do you fix it? Not with motivation, with control. Start by reducing stimulation. Even 1 hour a day is enough. No phone, no notifications, no background noise. Just you and your work. At first, it will feel uncomfortable. Your mind will resist. It will look for distraction. That's expected, because your brain is used to being entertained. But if you stay with the discomfort, something begins to change. Your thoughts become clearer. Your attention becomes stable. You start to regain control. This is how focus is rebuilt. Slowly, deliberately, without shortcuts. And once you have it, everything improves. You learn faster. You work deeper. You think with clarity, while most people remain distracted. So the next time you feel like you can't focus, remember this. You don't have a focus problem. You have a distraction problem. And the moment you take control of it, everything becomes easier.